All right, well, I've been driving for about, I would say, 20 hours. I'm making my way down to Toledo Bend. This is where the Bass Pro Tour season's kicking off. About 8 minutes away from the ramp. Excited to get out here and stretch out a little bit. Like I said, I left Pennsylvania. I'm just north of Philadelphia. And I left at 5 o'clock yesterday morning. Drove until about, I think it was 7 or 8 o'clock Central Time. This morning I got up again at 6, and now I'm getting here right around noon. So I'm looking forward to getting out in the water, doing a lot of scouting. Today I got about 5 hours. I think sunsets are right around 5 o'clock, so I'll fish till then or just after. And then I got an Airbnb for, I'm going to spend, we'll say Sunday. So I'll have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then part of Wednesday, and then I'm going to start driving back and maybe make a pit stop on the way back and fish with a buddy in Alabama. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna go show you some Lowrance tips here that I like to do when we're idling. Some stuff I'm looking for, places I think they're gonna be setting up on. We'll be looking whether it's some stump fields. I'm gonna look for a lot of hydrilla. I heard it's starting to come back, so that'll be a big key to find. Maybe some road beds, cypress trees. I think the lake's down a little bit right now too, so not everything's going to be in the water. So I'm going to take lots of notes, show you some little tips and tricks I'm going to do. We'll see if I make a cast or not. Went to Santee Cooper, never made one in the 3 days I was there. Just really covered a lot of water, but driving to Toledo Bend, it's another big fish factory. I don't know if I can do it 2 times in a row. We'll see. All right, I've been out here for about 4 hours now. I spent it all in, what is that thing called? I believe we're in San Miguel Creek or something like that. That's at least the name of the boat launch I used. So I've been just kind of looking around, doing a bunch of idling, kind of staring at the graphs, and seeing some stuff I like. I found some hard spots. I found some big trees, stumps. There's a ton of bait. Everywhere you go, there's bait, if you can see that or not. But it'll be interesting to see how much it moves around between now and when I get back. I'm going to spend a little bit longer out here. Like I said, it gets dark at 5, so I got another hour or so. Then I'm going to run out and get some supplies for the week. But I have not made any casts. Just been kind of looking. You can see there's standing timber everywhere. Between that and then the stuff that's just under the surface, it's definitely, I've been whacking some of it and riding up and over it. So I'm following the boat lanes as much as I can. When I get out of the boat lanes, just start idling right away. I don't want to hit anything hard. Luckily that hasn't happened yet. I bumped one decent, but not too bad. But we're just going to kind of keep poking along, see if we can find a couple more things that could be one of those spots that loads up when I get back here in late January, early February. It's kind of a cool lake. We'll see. Water temp 60.8 right now. The water clarity, it's actually decent. I heard this one isn't the clearest because I guess there's no, from what I found, there's no grass in this creek. But you can probably see down maybe a foot and a half, like a clearish color water. And then as you go back further in to the north of the back of the creek, it starts to definitely muddy up and get dirty. But you can see this is very fishable. I would you could throw a jerk bait in this, and you'd have to put it pretty close to them, but they would see it and feel it. So I don't have a problem with that. You might not be throwing a little finesse swim bait or anything like that, but yeah, I think that's been pretty productive first day here so far. Like I said, I'm going to go down lake tomorrow. I think the next couple days I want to go spend it around the grass. I like fishing hydrilla, and if I find some other, if there's coontail or milfoil or any of that, I'd like to see it. With the lake being 4 foot low, that will make things interesting. It'll be, well, one, if the lake comes up, it's going to put stuff a lot deeper than I have it marked right now, and it'll change some things up, but keep going. talk to you guys again in a little bit. Maybe I'll give you an update if I find anything good at the end of the day. If not, I'll get back out here again tomorrow and show you some more. All right, we made it to the boat ramp for day 2. We're over at 6 Mile where we went today. Drove around. It was about 40 minutes from where I'm staying near Manny. You can see we are fogged in a little bit. Gonna take a little bit to get going this morning, but take it nice and slow. See what happens. Make sure we go stay in those boat lanes. If you know me, I'm a big turtle fan, so this is kind of fun. I've never seen an alligator snapping turtle in the wild, so it'd be fun to catch one of them, or at least see them. But we're gonna get the boat ready, get out here. I'll show you some Lowrance idling videos. We have a lot better weather today. There's not going to be a whole lot of wind, so that's going to be a big deal. It'll be a lot easier to hear what I'm saying and show everything, but we got the boat all ready. Let's get out there. All right, little day 2 update. Working my way around and out here on Toledo still. I want to show you, there's a brush pile right there. It's amongst a bunch of standing timber, so that's a cool little spot right there. But it's definitely one I'm going to be checking out. So we'll keep kind of moving along. You can kind of see as I'm going, I'm kind of weaving in and out of this timber. You'll bump it here and there. Like I said before, the lake water level is 4 foot low, so that's making getting around a little bit tricky. It's gonna be scary if this, well, I'm sure that's right underneath the surface still, because I do hit them, but if it comes up a foot or two, it's gonna be that much more to hit. Let's see if we can get in. You can see this is where like one of those drops are, the ledge. There's the old creek channel right there. There's a bunch of good stuff out here, so that's kind of what I'm looking for as I'm going. Again, if I can find any brush, I make sure I mark that. If I see a giant tree or something that's different down there, I make sure I put waypoints on that as well. That's kind of been the key as I'm going along. And then I went across that ledge over here, or there's like a shallow point that comes way off that area, and I was marking different eelgrass patches. There's some Illinois pondweed. There's a bunch of good stuff out there too that's up shallow, which if the water comes up, it'll be where I think they'll kind of slide up to. So it's going to be interesting. I've been trying to make sure I cover all the water columns. I want to be from shallow all the way out to deep and in between, just trying to kind of learn as I go. But we're going to kind of keep weaving in and out. If anything else good comes up, I'll make sure I show you. Right here is a cool one. There's a tree with some fish in it right there. If I can get that to zoom in right there. Yeah, see that? So that's the standing timber. That's the fish or those white dots. We just went across another creek channel right there. That's that darker spot amongst it. But we're gonna keep working our way around, see what else we can find. Right there, that's some eelgrass. That little patch right there. All my fingerprints in the way. Let's see if I have a towel. There we go. That's an eelgrass patch with a little point to it. Again, came back through the creek channel right there. That's the creek channel. I like that. See how that's got that little drop on there? It's a little bit brighter white. That's a little hard spot. And that's black over there because that's the drop off again. So that's all good stuff. You want to make sure you're looking for that. And then as those fish moving into their wintering holes, they should slide right out there. All right, I broke down. I couldn't resist. I drove through a ball of bait that was just absolutely loaded with bass on it, and hey-o, big old one. It's probably close to a 4-pounder. Get that one back in the water. Oh, see if we can't get another couple right before it gets dark here. Got another one. See that on the bottom? That's just all spotted bass. That's not what the largemouth looked like I had just caught. He was in a big ball of bait, but let's see if we can see one out there. They're all spots though on the bottom. Let's get this guy back in the water. Yeah, the bait was 10 times the size of that, and it had bass streaking through it, but there's spots all over on the bottom out there. If I can find it again, I'll let you know and show it to you. All right, idling in here now to finish the day. Ended up fishing that one last spot. I showed you guys. I caught that one. It was probably 3.5, 4 pound largemouth, and then I caught that spotted bass. The bait was still there, and there were some fish around, but they were getting a little trickier, and it was starting to get a little dark here. So I wanted to make sure I ran back in and didn't hit any stumps so I could see everything. Happy with how the day went. I think I like this section more than where I was up north the other day. Water's a lot clearer. This hydrilla and eelgrass has got it definitely looking nicer. Not as much bait. There's a ton more bait up the other area. Everywhere there was bait. Here it's here and there, like you'll come across it, but it's not like it was in that other spot. Also just found a massive wad of crappie. Can you see that right there on that little brush pile? There is a wad of them right there. Caught my eye. So I think tomorrow I'm going to launch again down this area. I got another full day tomorrow and then a partial day on the final day. So I'm going to use that to figure out exactly what I want to do for the rest of the time, but we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted. All right, we're starting another morning out here on Toledo Bend. See, we launched at the Indian Mounds ramp. It's a pretty good ramp. I was happy with it. We're gonna get out here, see what we can figure out again today. I want to show you what I do each morning. So you can see I have that blue trail there. Got another one over here. It's another blue one. So I would like to change that every single day, and I'll do it on these two graphs and then also the one, that front right one there. These are the three that are connected, talking to each other. And all you're gonna do is hit that pages button, waypoints, trails, new, and you can either name it if you want. A lot of times I'll call it Toledo, and then I'll put the date in, which is 12. That's reached maybe 12/12/23. I don't remember. Something like that. Hit save, and then I'll go over here, do that same thing. Trails, new, save, and it's gonna start a new trail each time. So then I know which day I was out here looking around, what I was looking for. And it also doesn't overwrite itself then, because otherwise it's gonna eventually go over top of each other, and you won't have all that data then. So we're gonna get out here. Pretty morning, you can see a little bit of fog. I went over a couple creeks as I was driving to this boat ramp, and they were super fogged in, so we'll probably stay a little more towards the main lake. It's supposed to be another nice day. I think we got a little bit of wind. Tomorrow it gets a lot windier, so that'll change some things up. So I'm gonna try to cover as much water as I can today. See all sorts of hard stuff down there, wood, all sorts of goodies. So as we keep going, anything good, I'm gonna make sure I show you. All right, we'll see you soon. All right, I want to show you one spot here as I'm working my way out this morning. Look at that, there's a big ball of bait. You can see it. There's 1, 2 fish in it. There's that. You got a little school of them right there. These are good fish. There's a couple around there too. And they're just kind of hanging out in that creek channel. If you swing over to here, you can see it on my 2D as we're going across at the balls of bait. Good solid arches right there. They're bass. Like, they're the ones out there, they're hunting. You can see in this one how that ball of bait kind of bends over a little bit. It's not round like this one. It's because they're actually actively getting eaten, and that bait is moving out of the way. So if you looked on your Lowrance active target, you would really see those fish kind of beating up on that bait. Though you can see it's right in that creek channel, kind of where you'd expect it to be. So that's cool. We're gonna work our way out this point. Keep going. Got a good one hooked up. Tied on a Demiki rig. Oh, look at this one. Oh. That's a scented jerk shad right there. Look at that. That's the 4-inch bad shad right there. That is a bad dude. Look at that. Hey, look how fat. There's a ton of them down there. Oh man, I cannot wait to get back to this lake. Toledo Bend. There we go. All right, I just did more fishing than I have between Santee. Well, I didn't fish at all at Santee Cooper. Yesterday I made those couple casts at the end of the day when I threw that one good bait ball, but I had to try it. There were so many fish here. I was catching them on that steel shad. That thing, it wasn't even making it to the bottom half the time. That was awesome. Then that 4-inch Damiki rig, I was catching them on the scented jerk shad. That was the guy. That was my go-to there. I caught a handful of them on that. I did try to throw in a Carolina rig and a couple other things just to see if that would, what that would do. I did not pick any off on that, but I think I'll be able to figure it out. But that was fun. But now back to work. Time to cover some ground. Look at that school. Oh, I just caught 2 of them out of there. Look how fat this little sucker is. Got a belly on her. She's been eating. Just a couple of coots. Look at them all. Think there's any hydrilla around here? All right, a little update. Just started idling again. Oh, I'm trying to idle. I'm not gonna throw my life jacket on right this second, but yeah, basically midday. I've seen some good stuff. It's interesting to see where the bait's set up. It's in a lot of the ditches, the old creek channels, that sort of stuff, and that's where the bass are. They're right around them too. But I'll just keep kind of plugging away. I'm gonna do a bunch more idling, and every once in a while I'll make a cast here and there. I saw a brush pile there I wanted to throw in. Didn't catch anything, but see this? That's a Walmart salad, and my freezer got way too cold or fridge next to the freezer. It's a little mini fridge. It's nasty looking, but that's lunch, and I got a ham sandwich for a little bit later this evening. But I don't know. What's your go-to boat snack? You got a good lunch? Do you eat while you're out there? I eat a lot, especially during these days when I'm idling. I have a bunch of sandwiches and bars and everything to kind of keep me more entertained than anything, I guess. But yeah, let me know what yours is. I'll talk to you again here in a little bit. I'll give you an update at least one more time this evening, or maybe a couple more if something else happens. Oh, I literally started it and ate it right away. Oh, little one. Little spotted bass on that scented jerk shad. Get him back, see if we can get a big one. Clean the screen off here a little bit for you too. Let's see if we can get that. Right there, you can see those ones are fish swimming around out there. Let's see if I can get you a little better angle. Actually, I gotta offset you a little bit so I can get it, but I'll just give you a couple minutes here, just kind of talking through what I see. The fish has slid around a little bit. I had some deep ones earlier, and now they kind of moved on me a tiny bit, so just see if we can go and find that group again. They're out here just chasing bait though. But what's odd is like when you get around the bait, you don't see as many fish. Then you get away from the bait, and right there you can see them swimming out at 60 or so. Let's see if we can get that one. I'll try to put this bait right on his nose. He's moving quick. He's swimming right at me. So you can see a bait. Well, I don't see it right this second. I don't know where the heck. There it is. That's my little scented jerk shad there. It's a 4-inch. I don't see any fish right now, but if I put it down there, you can see I have one coming up right behind it. It's small, but it's a fish. He's coming over. He's looking at it. Let's see if I drop it just a hair. He's still looking at it. See if he's going to bite it. He's looking. Nope, he went back to the bottom. Like I said, he was a little guy. Let's see if we can't find. There's the group. Is that the group? There they are. Oh, this is another group of smaller ones, but they're coming at me quick. Try to get that bait down there. There you can see my bait falling. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're all over it. It's just a matter of, come on, eat it. There he is. Oh, it's too fun. Oh, I got him wrapped up in the trolling motor. Hang on. Get him in. That's another largemouth right there on that sunny jerk shad. Get that back in the water. Fish is back in. There's a pile of them back down there. Drop that jerk shad back down real fast. There it is, right there. Got it on all their noses. Oh, there's a mother load of them right there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I lost them. Oh, man. They're all right underneath the boat. Oh. See them all right there. That's a lot of fish. Oh. He's coming up, he's coming up. Oh, they didn't eat it. They're looking at it, they're all over it. That tree's got a ton of fish in it though. And if you ever wonder what that looked like on your 2D, right there. That is what that looks like. There's streaking. That's the lasagna effect everybody always talks about, or used to talk about at least. Kind of a little rough with the sun. Let me see if I can turn this again. Maybe I can get us a better angle where you can see a little cleaner. And I got more videos of this stuff on my YouTube channel. If you head over there, it's gray buck fishing too. You'll be able to go over there and see all sorts of stuff. Videos. One single fish out there. Moving towards me quick. Drop back down, straight underneath us. It's going down, he's going down. Oh, he saw it. Right there, he saw it. Is he gonna get it? Come and get it. Somebody grab it. Come on, somebody grab it. Come on. Oh man, there's a pile of them moving in there right now. Oh, come on. That's my bait right above there. He has got him. That's my bait. Oh, that's too fun. You can't. Doesn't even matter what size they are. That's a smaller one too. All the big ones ate right before I started the video, but another spotted bass on that sunny jerk shad. Get him back in. See if we can find where that group moved to again. They're on the move and they are hungry. Well, there's a group of them out there pretty far. Let's see if we can make a longer cast. That's my bait right there falling. And you got the group of fish right there. You have to rock back and forth. There it is. So I got just above the bottom there where those fish are. I'm gonna work it slowly back. See if I can't get one. There's a bunch of them right underneath the boat too. Oh, I can't do it. I gotta drop it under the boat. There are a couple good ones right there on the bottom. They're tight. Let's see if we can get that one right underneath us. Drop, 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 go, go, go. You see, I reeled it up real quick, take it up to his other buddy, came darting over. Give me a second, let me try to find the group of them again. Let's see as we keep moving around. They're definitely here. Where did you guys go? These are fish I would have never been able to find, at least not right away. You'd have to either hope they swam back underneath your boat or start doing some idling, but I should, I think, be able to hopefully find them one more time. I found them 3 times now. Maybe the 4th time, maybe I've beaten them up too much. There's some bait there too. That's a big ball of bait right there. No fish right on top of that. There they are. That might have been them out at 100 foot. Is that them? The end of that bait ball? See a couple fish out there. It's not the big school. Couple fish though. Keep working my way around, meander around out here, see what we can find. Oh, it's a stump or tree, whatever you want to call that. This is all standing timber. So what it seems like is they get on the edge of that standing timber, these fish. They're not necessarily setting up in the timber when they're actively feeding. It seems like they're kind of roaming around a little bit more, looking for it. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. All right, just hooked up with another good one. I don't know if you can see him, another probably pushing 4, if not over. That's that scented jerk shad. Debiki rigging. We catch one pretty good. This one's kind of banged up looking, a little old, but getting a belly to her. All right, last morning practicing down here at Toledo Bend. This will be day number 3, I think, or 3.5, I guess. I'll probably get half or 3/4 of a day in before I start driving back home. I'll need to get about 5 hours down to make it 15 tomorrow, so can't stay out too long, but I'll probably stay till maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, something like that. It's a beautiful morning though out here in Toledo. See, sun's coming up. It is, what is it, 6:49. Launched at that Cypress Bend launch. Pretty impressive. I've never been here before, so it had I think 6 lanes, a couple good docks on it. Really a lot of parking, good facility, so that's cool. I'm gonna play around on this section of the lake today, see what I can find. If it's good, maybe I'll fish here. If not, I'll go back kind of some other areas I found earlier in practice. That'll be interesting, but I'll keep you updated. We'll see how much fishing I do today. I'll probably do less than yesterday. I honestly fish a lot more than I ever do in practice, but I was having fun, learned a little bit more about live scoping that we don't get to do in Pennsylvania. There's a lot more fish that are just kind of swimming than fish tight to the bottom, so I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. All right, my leg had been falling asleep from doing all this idling. A little windier today. I found one on this active target out there, sitting right in the middle of the water column, over 20 foot of water. Look at that. Catfish. Live scooping catfish out here. Look at that. Well, I don't know. I guess they eat bait too. Got my line all gooped up though and snotted. It's gonna be a mess. Been better off not making a cast, but oh well, take it. We got something to reel in. All right, idling in here from Toledo. It was good, worthwhile practice. I think I figured out a bunch of stuff that I'm definitely going to be checking out come tournament day, so that's a plus. And then yeah, that was the main goal this whole day. Was there's a ton of bait down here. I just got distracted. See all that? It's all over the place, right outside the marina there. Just waves and waves and waves of it. I saw one that had a fish in it. It looked like, yeah. Either way, it was definitely a good practice, worthwhile. Glad I came down here. I'm gonna have to go through all my waypoints, kind of figure out what was what, and see if anything seems worthwhile to come back to. I'm sure there's gonna be a section of the lake I end up spending most of my practice in. It's a lot to break down. This place is massive, so it was good. It was a good trip. Today I did not fish hardly at all. I caught that one catfish, made a couple other casts, but I did not really spend a whole lot of time doing that. I want to show you something real quick, and I'll flip you around for this, so hang on one second. This is a cool feature on the Lowrance here. Go to the pages button, info. Give it a second because it's going to try to find a tide. But you go to trip, and it can show you I did almost 80 miles today. I was covering a lot of ground. I went around pretty much the whole thing that's below the bridge. Max speed, I only hit 45 today, average 12. That was a lot of idling. You can see that's how many hours of moving time I had, so that was pretty much all day. But yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna get back out on the road, hopefully make it home in decent time, try to drive 5-6 hours a night. So thanks for watching. If you do me a huge favor, subscribe, tell your friends, and look forward to seeing everybody again soon. All right, see ya.